Yes. No, online na. Ako online na.
Yeah. Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
Today is November 4th, 2024. We will have a credit conference for 6 projects under National Expenditure Program FY 2025. With contract IDs number 2485 0001 to 2585 006. Before we proceed, let us check first our attendance to determine whether we have a quorum. Engineer Canisal, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. For the attendance this afternoon, we have our back chairman, Sir Bonifacio Cataingan,
Present.
back vice chairman, Ma'am Maria Ara Castellan, present, back members, Ma'am Josephine Hime, present, Ma'am Nerissa de Rayuman, present, Sir Noel Sandoval, our end user from construction, Sir Rogelio Alcabno Jr., OIC Procurement Engineer and Head Secretariat, Sir Donald Argelias, PWD members, Sir Michael John Cantillier, Sir Solferino Aligato Jr., for Back Secretariat members, yours truly, Roberta Canizal, Sir Bernie Agan. That would be all.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Canisal. There being a quorum, we can move forward with these proceedings at exactly 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Letters and notices were sent to Ms. Emma M. Delbrado, State Auditor 4, Boa DPWH Masbate, Second DEO, Ms. Ruby Sanchez Morano, President, Rodeo Masbateño Incorporated, Masbate City, Mr. Joshua John E. Ganjongko, Video Vice President, Masbate Second DO, Masbate City. And Mr. Jose Ranyola, NACAP Representative, Cataingan, Legazpi City. Okay, our first contract ID, we have 2485 0001. 25. Organizational outcome 1 ensures safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation, preventive maintenance, tertiary roads along Masbate Circumferential Road, P0003 plus 100 to P0003 plus 496. Brief description of work, asphalt overlay, EBC 22,484,109 pesos and 13 centavos. Contract duration 76 calendar days. Amount of building document 25,000. Okay, let's hear from Engineer Alagagno. The major and similar category of works, manpower and equipment requirement for this contract.
The major categories of work for this contract are CE, roads, construction, asphalt. And the similar categories of work are roads, rehabilitation, asphalt. The key personnel must meet the required minimum years of experience marketing. One project manager, 5 years, general experience, 15 years relevant experience. One project engineer, accredited contractor or consultant project engineer, 1 or 2. One materials engineer, accredited contractor or consultant materials engineer, 1 or 2. And one foreman, 3 years general experience, 5 years relevant experience. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following: applicator machine, 1 unit, asphalt distributor, 5 ton, 1 unit, asphalt paper, 1 unit, backhoe, 28 cubic, 1 unit, backhoe with breaker, 28 cubic, 1 unit, bar builder, 3 phase, 1 unit, bar cutter, single phase, 1 unit, 1 bar cutter, 3 phase, 1 unit, bar laser light, 3 volts battery operated, amber color 28 units, boom truck 10 metric ton 1 unit, bulldozer 1 unit, cargo or service truck 2 to 5 metric ton 1 unit, cargo or service truck 9 to 10 metric ton 1 unit, concrete saw 1 unit, concrete vibrator 1 unit, dump truck 1 unit, belt sealer machine 1 unit, kneading machine 1 unit, concrete batch plant 1 unit, concrete spreader 4 to 6 cubic feet per minute 1 unit, cutting outfit 1 unit, moving driller 1 unit, motorized road breeder 1 unit, 1 bagger mixer 2 units, reloader 1.5 cubic 1 unit, lift compactor 1 unit, pneumatic tire roller 10 metric ton 1 unit, power broom 6 to 30 kilometer per hour 1 unit, tandem steel roller 10 metric ton 1 unit, telescopic man lift 15 meters maximum working height 1 unit, transit mixer 5 cubic feet per unit, roller 10 metric ton 1 unit, water truck or pump 16,000 liters 1 unit, and minor. Please refer to DEO 11 series of 2017 for the minimum materials testing equipment and DEO 157 series of 2018 strict application or permanent quality for in the conduct of post qualification of leaders with the ongoing contract with the DPWH.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Algarno. Our next contract ID, we have 25FI0002, Organizational Outcome 1, Ensure Safe and Reliable National Road System, Network Development, Road Widening, Secondary Road, Masbate Milagros Road, P0006 plus 115 to P0006 plus 345. Contract location, Masbate City. Brief description of work, road widening, ABC 16,734,299 pesos and 90 centavos. Contract duration, 115 calendar days. Amount of bidding document, 25,000. Again, Engineer Alcagno, the major and similar category of works, manpower and equipment requirements for this contract.
Major categories of work for this contract are CP roads construction, PCCP, FCA, flood control construction, drainage, road and open and building. The similar categories of work are the following: roads rehabilitation PCCP, roads construction finance PCCP, roads construction PCCP, roads construction asphalt, roads rehabilitation PCCP, roads rehabilitation asphalt, water supply level 2 and 3 construction pipe with water with communal private water point, flood control hydraulic drainage, flood control hydraulic dams, flood control hydraulic level control. And the key personnel must meet the required minimum years of experience and one project manager, 5 years general experience, 15 years relevant experience, one project engineer must be accredited contractor, consultant project engineer, 1 or 2, one materials engineer, accredited contractor, or consultant materials engineer, 1 or 2, and one foreman, 3 years general experience and 5 years relevant experience. The minimum major repairment requirements are the following: backhoe with breaker, 28 cubic, 1 unit, backhoe, 28 cubic, 1 unit, bar builder, 3 phase, 1 unit, bar cutter, single phase and 3 phase, 1 unit, barricade flasher light, 3 volt battery operated, amber color, 12 units, bulldozer, 1 unit, cargo, service truck, 5 metric ton, 1 unit, cargo service truck, 9 to 10 metric ton, 1 unit, chainsaw, 1 unit, concrete batch plant, 1 unit, concrete saw, 1 unit, concrete screener, 1 unit, concrete vibrator, 2 units, dump pit, 1 unit, dump truck, with cubic yard, 1 unit, benchiller machine, 1 unit, moving trailer, 1 unit, motorized road grader, 1 unit, 1 bagger mixer, 1 unit, loader, 1.5 cubic capacity, 1 unit, pit compactor, 1 unit, transit mixer, 5 cubic feet, 4 units, two-way radio, 2 units, regulatory roller, 10 metric ton, 1 unit, water truck or pump, 16,000 liter, 1 unit, welding machine, 300 amperes, 1 unit, and minor.
Okay, thank you, Indian Alcalde. No? Our next contract ID, we have 25FI 0003. Organizational outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, network development, road widening, secondary roads, Masbate, Milagros Road, P0006 plus 3452, P0006 plus 553. Contract location, Masbate City. Brief description of work, road widening, EBC 15 million. 494,275 pesos and 5 centavos. Contract duration 107 calendar days. Amount of bidding document 25,000. Again, the major and similar category of work, manpower and equipment requirement for this contract.
The major categories of work for this contract is RCP, road construction PCCP, and the similar categories of work are roads rehabilitation PCCP and roads construction panel PCCP. The key personnel must meet the required minimum years of experience or certificates, and project manager 5 years general experience, 15 years relevant experience. And project engineer must be accredited contractor or consultant project engineer 1 or 2. One materials engineer accredited contractor or consultant materials engineer 1 or 2. And 1 foreman 3 years general experience and 5 years relevant experience. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following: applicator machine 1 unit, backhoe wheel mounted, 20 cubic 1 unit, backhoe with breaker, 20 cubic 1 unit, backhoe, 20 cubic 1 unit, bar bender 3 phase 1 unit, bar cutter single phase 1 unit, bar cutter 3 phase 1 unit, barricade laser light 3 volt battery operated, amber color 12 units, boom truck 10 metric ton 1 unit, bulldozer 1 unit, cargo or service truck 2 to 5 metric ton 1 unit, cargo or service truck 9 to 10 metric ton 1 unit, chainsaw 1 unit, concrete box plant 1 unit, concrete saw 1 unit, concrete spreader 1 unit, concrete vibrator 2 units, cutting outfit 1 unit, dump truck 8 cubic yard capacity 3 units, benchiller machine 1 unit, knitting machine 1 unit, global grader 1 unit, motorized road grader 1 unit, 1 bagger mixer 4 to 6 cubic feet per minute 1 unit, loader 1.5 cubic capacity 1 unit, tip compactor 1 unit, telescopic mantlet 1 unit, transit mixer 5 cubic feet per unit, regulatory roller 10 metric ton 1 unit, water truck or pump 16,000 liters 1 unit, welding machine 300 amperes 1 unit, and minor ones.
Okay, thank you, Indian Alcalde. Our next contract ID, we have 25FI 0004. Organizational outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, network development, road widening, secondary roads, Masbate, Cataingan Road, Tertiary Road, P0009 plus 101.5 to P0009 plus 522. Contract location, Mobo, Masbate. Brief description of work, road widening. We have the EBC 29,628,255 pesos and 42 centavos. Contract duration 154 calendar days. Amount of bidding document 25,000. It's Engineer Canisal itself, it has here the major and similar category of work, manpower and equipment requirement for this contract.
For the major category of work, FCN, flood control, construction, drainage, closed and open conveyors. RCP, roads, construction, CCP. For similar category of work, RCP, roads, construction of PCCP, RCA, road construction asphalt, RRP, roads rehabilitation PCCP, RRA, roads rehabilitation asphalt, WSF 2 and 3, water supply level 2 and 3, construction, pipe water with ordinary piping water point, FHN, flood control, hydraulics drainage, FHD, flood control, hydraulics dams, FHR, flood control, hydraulics river control, RRP, roads rehabilitation CCP, RCTP, roads construction tunnel. The following qualifiers shall be applied to this contract. And for the key personnel must meet the required minimum years of experience. One project manager, 5 years, relevant experience, 15 years. One project engineer, accredited contractor, consultants project engineer, 1 or 2. One materials engineer, accredited contractors and consultant materials engineer, 1 or 2. One foreman, 3 years general experience and 5 years relevant experience. And for the minimum major equipment requirements are the following: applicator machine, 1 unit; backhoe, wheel mounted, 0.28 meter cube capacity, 1 unit; backhoe with breaker, 0.8 meter cube capacity, 1 unit; backhoe, 0.8 meter cube, 1 unit; bar bender, 3-phase, 1 unit; bar cutter, single phase, 1 unit; bar cutter, 3-phase, 1 unit; arcade flasher light, 3 volts, battery operated hour, 12 units; bulldozer, 1 unit; cargo service truck, 45 MT, 1 unit; cargo service truck, 9 to 10 MT, 1 unit; chainsaw, 7 feet reach, 1 unit; concrete batch plant, 1 unit; concrete saw, 14-inch blade with 3/4 inch cutting depth, 1 unit; concrete spreader, 4 to 6 feet cube per minute, 1 unit; concrete vibrator, 2 units; cutting outfit, 1 unit; dump truck with capacity of 12 cubic yard, 3 units; joint sealer machine, 1 unit; kneading machine, 1 unit; load bed trailer, 1 unit; motorized road grader, 1 unit; one bagger mixer with capacity of 4 to 6 cubic feet per minute, 1 unit; 1 unit of payloader with 1.5 meter cube capacity, 1 unit of plate compactor, 4 units of transit mixer with capacity of 5 cubic feet, 2 units of two-way radio, 1 unit of vibratory roller, 1 unit of water pump with capacity of 16,000 liters, and 1 unit of welding machine with capacity of 300 liters.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Canisal. Our next contract ID, we have 25 FI 0005. Organizational outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation, rehabilitation, construction, and upgrading of damaged speed roads, secondary roads, junction, crossing Mandaon Road, P0048 plus 972, P0049 plus 077, contract location, Mandaon, Masbate, brief description of work, road widening, EBC 5,383,129 pesos and 84 centavos. Contract duration 51 calendar days. Amount of bidding document 10,000. Again, let's hear from Engineer Canisal, the major and similar categories of work, manpower and equipment requirement for this contract.
For the major category of work, RCP, roads construction, PCCP, For similar category of work, RRP, Roads Rehabilitation PCCP, RCTP, Roads Construction Tunnel PCCP. The key personnel must meet the required minimum years of experience. For one project manager, 5 general experience and 15 years relevant experience. One project engineer, accredited contractor consultants, project engineer 1 or 2. One materials engineer, accredited contractor consultants, materials engineer 1 or 2. One foreman with 3 general experience and 5 years relevant experience. For the minimum major equipment requirements, one applicator machine, one backhoe with capacity of 0.8 meter cube, one unit of backhoe with breaker with capacity of 0.8 meter cube, one unit of bar bender with capacity of 3 phase, one unit of bar cutter single phase 25 N, 10 units of hurricane flasher light, one unit of boom truck, one unit of bulldozer, one unit of cargo service truck, one unit of concrete batch plant, one unit of concrete saw with capacity of 14-inch blade diameter with 3/4-inch cutting depth, one unit of concrete shader with capacity of 46 cubic feet per minute, 2 units concrete vibrator, 1 unit cutting outfit, 2 units dump truck with capacity of 12 cubic yard, 1 unit of joint sealer machine, 1 unit of kneading machine, 1 unit of low bed trailer, 1 unit of motorized road grader, 2 units of 1 bagger mixer with capacity of 4 to 6 cubic feet per minute, 1 unit of pay loader, 1 unit of plate compactor, 1 unit of telescopic man lift with capacity of 15-meter maximum working height, 4 units of transit mixer with capacity of 5 cubic feet, 1 unit of vibratory roller, and 1 unit of water truck.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Canisan. Our next contract ID, we have 25 D5 0006, Convergence and Special Support Program, Special Road Fund, Motor Vehicle Users Charge in DOC as per RA 11239, Preventive Maintenance, Secondary Road, along Masbate Cataingan Plaza Road, P0017 plus 935 to P0018 plus 561, Contract Provision, Mobo Masbate, Brief Description of Work, Asphalt Overlay, EDC, 25,584,824 pesos and 52 centavos. Contract duration, detailed calendar days, amount of bidding document, 25,000. Again, Engineer Kainisan, the major and similar category of work, manpower and equipment requirement for this contract.
For the major category of work, RCA, roads construction asphalt. Similar category of works, RRA, roads rehabilitation asphalt. Key personnel, one project manager with 5 years general experience and 15 years relevant experience. One project engineer, accredited contractor or consultants, project engineer 1 or 2. One materials engineer, accredited contractor or consultants, materials engineer 1 or 2. One foreman with 3 years general experience and 5 years relevant experience. The minimum major equipment requirements, 1 unit applicator machine, 1 unit of asphalt distributor with capacity of 5 ton, 1 unit asphalt paver, 1 unit of backhoe with capacity of 0.8 meter cube, 1 unit backhoe with breaker with capacity of 0.8 meter cube, 1 unit of bar bender 3 phase, 1 unit of bar cutter single phase, 1 unit of bar cutter 3 phase, 28 units of barricade flasher light, 1 unit of boom truck, 1 unit of cargo or service truck with capacity of 2 to 5 empty, 1 unit of cargo service truck with capacity of 9 to 10 cubic feet, 1 unit of concrete saw with capacity of 14-inch base diameter with 3/4-inch cutting depth, 2 units of concrete vibrator, 1 unit of cutting outfit, 2 units of dump truck with capacity of 12 cubic yard, 1 unit of dry sealer machine, 1 unit of kneading machine, 1 unit of loaded trailer, 1 unit of concrete batch plant, 1 unit of concrete spreader with 4 to 6 cubic feet per minute, 1 motorized road grader, 1 bagger mixer with capacity of 4 to 6 cubic feet per minute, 1 payloader, 1 plate compactor, 1 pneumatic tire roller with capacity of 10 mp, 1 power boom with capacity of 60 to 30 km per hour, 1 tandem steel roller, 1 telescopic mandate with capacity of 15-meter maximum working height, 4 units of transit mixer with capacity of 5 cubic feet, 1 vibratory roller with capacity of 10 feet, 1 water truck or pump with capacity of 16,000 liters.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Kanisari. Let us hear from Engineer Aligato some pointers or requirement based on the 2016 revised IRR of RE 9184 to avoid disqualification of bidders. Good afternoon, everyone.
Today I'm going to read section 23 and 25 of 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. Under section 23.1, this is the eligibility requirements for the procurement of infrastructure projects. For purposes of determining the eligibility of bidders using the criteria stated in section 23.4 of this IRR, only the following documents shall be required by the bank using the forms prescribed in the bidding documents. We have here Class A documents and Class B documents. For Class A documents, we have the legal documents, technical documents, and the financial documents. And under legal documents, first we have registration certificate from SEC, Department of Trade and Industry for sole proprietorship or CDA for cooperatives. Second, mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located for the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones or areas. And number three, tax clearance for Executive Order 398 series of 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the BIR. And under technical documents, we have first is the statement of the bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, any whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Second is the statement of the bidder's SLCC similar to the contract to be bid. Third is the, in case of procurement of infrastructure projects, a valid pickup license or special pickup license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. And for financial documents, first we have the bidder's audited financial statement showing, among others, the bidder's total and current assets and liabilities, stamp received by the BIR or its good accredited and authorized institutions for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. Second is the bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity or their NFCC. For Class B document, for infrastructure projects, JV bidders shall submit a JVA in accordance with RA 4566 and its IRR. Each partner of the joint venture shall submit their respective field trip certificate of registration in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of this IRR. The submission of technical and financial eligibility documents by any of the joint venture partners constitutes compliance, provided that the partner responsible to submit the NFCC shall likewise submit the statement of all of its ongoing contracts and audited financial statements. In lieu of the Class A eligibility documents mentioned under Section 8.5.2 of this IRR, the bidder shall only submit a valid and updated field trip certificate of registration and membership in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of this IRR for purposes of determining eligibility. And under eligibility criteria for the procurement of infrastructure projects for Section 23.4.2.1, the following persons or entities shall be allowed to participate in the bidding for infrastructure projects. First is the duly licensed Filipino citizens or sole proprietorships. Part B, partnerships duly organized under the laws of the Philippines and of which at least 60% of the interest belongs to the citizens of the Philippines. Letter C, corporations duly organized under the laws of the Philippines and of which at least 60% of the outstanding capital stock belongs to the citizens of the Philippines. Letter D, cooperatives duly organized under the laws of the Philippines. Letter E, persons or entities forming themselves into a joint venture, or for example, a group of 2 or more persons or entities that intend to be jointly and severally responsible or liable for a particular contract, provided, however, that in accordance with Executive Order Number 65, Series of 2018, Filipino ownership or interest of the joint venture concerned shall be at least 60%, provided further that joint ventures in which Filipino ownership or interest is less than 60% may be eligible where the structures to be built require the application of techniques and or technologies which are not adequately possessed by a person or entity meeting the 60% Filipino ownership requirement. And provided finally that in the latter case, Filipino ownership or interest shall not be less than 25%. And for this purpose, Filipino ownership or interest shall be based on the contributions of each of the members of the joint venture as specified in their DEO. Under Section 23.4.2.3, in accordance with RA 4566 entitled An Act Creating Philippine Licensing Board for Contractors, describing its powers, duties, and functions, providing funds, therefore, and for other purposes, the persons or entities enumerated in Section 23.4.2.1 of this IRR may participate in competitive bidding if he has been issued a license by the DPWH or to engage or act as a contractor. And under Section 23.4.2.4, the bidder must have completed an SLCC that is similar to the contract to be bid and whose value-adjusted comparative prices using the PSA consumer price indices must be at least 50% of the ABC to be bid. Provided, however, that contractors under a small a and small b categories without similar experience on the contract to be bid may be allowed to bid if the cost of such contract is not more than the allowable range of contract cost or ARCC of their registration based on the guidelines as prescribed by the PICA. Moreover, contract shall be considered similar to the contract to be bid if it has the same major categories of work. The procuring entity may clarify in the bidding docs what is regarded as major categories of work. And under Section 23.4.2.5, the SLCC shall be supported by an owner certificate of final acceptance issued by the project owner other than the contractor or a final rating of at least satisfactory in the constructor's performance evaluation system or SEPEC. In case of contracts with the private sector, an equivalent document shall be submitted. Under Section 23.4.2.6, the computation of bidders' NFCC must be at least equal to the ABC to be bid, calculated as follows. NFCC is equals to the current assets minus the current liabilities, multiplied by 15 minus the value of all outstanding or uncompleted portions of the projects under ongoing contracts, including contracts awarded yet to be started, coinciding with a contract to be bid. And under Section 23.5, GOCCs may be eligible to participate in competitive bidding only if they can establish that they, first, are legally and financially autonomous, second, operate under commercial law, and C, and letter C, are not attached agencies of the procuring entity. The GPP shall promulgate the necessary guidelines for this provision. Under Section 25, or the submission and receipt of bids, bidders shall submit their bids through their duly authorized representative using the forms prescribed in the bidding documents in two separate sealed bid envelopes or two password-protected bidding documents in compressed archive folders in case of electronic bid submission, and which shall be submitted simultaneously. The first shall contain the technical component of the bid, including the eligibility requirements under Section 23.1 of this IRR for the procurement of infrastructure projects, and second shall contain the financial component of the bid. Under Section 25.2, the first envelope shall contain the following technical information or documents at the least. For the procurement of infrastructure projects, we have first is the virtual certificate of registration, second is the pickup license and registration in case of joint venture, third is statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, fourth is the statement of SLCC, fifth LFCC computation, sixth JVA if applicable, seventh is the bid security with prescribed form, amount, and validity period, and eighth is the project requirements, which shall include the following. First is the organizational chart for the contractor bid. Second is list of contractors' personnel. Third is list of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project or as the case may be. And lastly is the omnibus sworn statement in accordance with Section 25.3 of this IRI.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Alligator. The DPWH Masbate Second District Engineering Office now invites bids for the above procurement projects. Completion of the works is required as stated above. Bidders should have completed a contract similar to the project. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Section 2, Instructions to Bidders. Prospective bidders should be 1. Registered with and classified with the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, PCAB, with PCAB license category of at least C and D for general engineering, and small b for roads. Contractors, applicant who wish to participate in this bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH Civil Work application at the DPWH Procurement Service, 5th floor, DPWH Building, Bonifacio Drive, Port Area, Manila, while those already enrolled shall keep the records current and updated. The contractor's eligibility to bid on the project will be determined using DPWH contractor profile eligibility process and subject to further post-qualification. Information on registration can be obtained from the PRS during working weekdays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or at DPW's website www.dpwh.gov.ph. Prospective bidders shall present their original official receipt of payment for bid documents to the back secretariat of this office before the deadline stated above for inclusion in the list of contractors for eligibility processing. The owner or authorized representative included in the CRC will be allowed to transact business relative to the bidding matters per DEO 197 series of 2001. Those representatives not included in the CRC are required to submit special power of attorney or secretary's certificate, whichever is applicable, and 2 valid government-issued IDs to be allowed to transact business. All participating bidder must be on the document list DRL of the PDF's website and secure a printout copy showing that they are included in the list. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedure using non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulation of the Public Act 91/84. Interested bidder may obtain further information from DPWH Masbate Second District Engineering Office and speak their bidding documents at the Procurement Unit Back Secretariat Office from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. The DPWH Masbate Second District Engineering Office, Masbate City, will now holding a pre-bid conference on November 4, 2024 at 2 p.m. at the Procurement Unit Back Secretariat Office and through video conferencing, broadcasting by YouTube, live stream, or Zoom, which shall be open to prospective bidders. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bids are contained in BDS IPD Clause 17. Bids must be duly received by the Back Secretariat at the address below for manual submission or at electronic bids _Masbate Second at dpwh.gov.ph. For electronic submission, on or before November 18, 2024, 1 p.m., late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of acceptable forms with the following schedule. Cash or cashier's manager's check, 2%, bank guarantee, 2%, surety bond, 5%, bid securing declaration that is the undertaking which states, among others, that the bidders shall enter into contract with the procuring entity and furnish the required performance security with 10 calendar days or less. As indicated in the bidding document, from receipt of notice of award and committing to pay the corresponding fine and be suspended for a period of time from being qualified to participate in any government procurement activity in the event it violates any of the conditions stated as required in the guidelines issued by the GPTD. Bid opening shall be on November 18, 2024 at 2 p.m. at the Procurement Unit Back Secretariat Office or through YouTube live stream or Zoom. Bids shall be opened in the presence of the bidders' representatives who choose to attend the activity. Equipment capacity as specified in the bid detail sheet shall be mandatory and absence of the same shall disqualify the contractor. The DPWH Masbate Second District Engineering Office reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to the contract award in accordance with sections 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulation of RE 91/84 without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidders or bidders. For further information, Mr. Berto Bonifacio Itabigi, Back Chairperson, Donald L. Argiles, Back Secretariat. Is there any information, additional information among BAC and DPWH members? There being none, pre-bid conference is adjourned at exactly 2:57 in the afternoon. Thank you.
Yeah.